In every human endeavor, there is a boundary, beyond which few dare go. You can feel it, there, on the far side of the possible, somewhere between dreams and destruction. Reached by few and crossed only by the extremists. Whose quest finds purpose on 50-foot waves? Who flies through the air with the greatest of ease? Well, we'll find the answers out in the Pacific. The Hawaiian Islands. It's as though God threw a handful of emeralds into the middle of the blue Pacific, creating an empire of water, kings, and legends, and waves bigger than your imagination. In the early years, riding Big Waimea was like climbing Mount Everest. But by 1990, even the boldest maneuvers on the hugest waves had been done 1,001 times. Traditional big wave surfing had finally found its limit. For those bursting onto the 1990s North Shore scene, there were no more worlds to conquer, and the natives got restless, especially Laird Hamilton, Dave Kalama, Rush Randall, and a few other members of Team Strapped, as they would later call themselves. Restless young Argonauts who shortly would capture the golden fleece of big wave surfing. Leaving Oahu's North Shore, a traditional home for all big wave surfers, Team Strap migrated to the North Shore of Maui, where the ancient slopes of Haleakala plunge into the craggy lava beachhead of Peahi. Several hundred yards offshore, waves the size of mountains were known to break. Epic waves at a mythical spot that came to be known as Jaws. When Jaws reared up with all its might, the waves were off the scale. The prospect seemed dazzling, but people could die out there if they played by the old rules. Clearly, no one could paddle into such waves, a problem well known to North Shore guru Kenny Bradshaw.
There's a lot of waves in Hawaii that get so large and move so fast toward the shore, there's no way that you can catch it under your own power.
The big Jaws waves steamed in off the horizon like terrible gifts from the deep, matchless for their size and speed and too enchanting for Team Strap to ignore. In the spring of 1994, tentative new techniques were born from the desire to challenge these great waves. Using a tow rope lashed to the back of a jet ski, members of Team Strap got a running start and were slingshot onto the waves with enough speed that, hopefully, Jaws would not eat them alive. That is, if things worked out as planned. And to be sure, tow-in surfing, as it was later called, required creative new equipment and meticulous planning.